Well, I was completely shocked.
Almost everyone shared one reaction: surprise. Both students and neighbors told us the biggest surprise was that two parents and their daughter were arrested. Neighbors described William Riley Mitchell and his wife Barbara as friendly, ordinary people. Yet police say their daughter brought an undercover officer to their home to buy marijuana.
I mean, it's just so minor. And then they're making it like it's the 3-ring bust, 2 schools and a family, we've caught them, folks.
I don't think it's a little thing, especially if you've got parents involved in selling to kids. I mean, it's bad enough kids selling to kids.
Police spent more than $12,000 on this operation. They didn't do it just to arrest 12 people. They're hoping it will discourage hundreds more from bringing drugs to school.
As far as it being an effective way, what are you supposed to say, when the kids' parents are out there peddling it just like they are, There's not much we can do about it.
I think it's a pretty effective way, and if it works, they might as well do it.
I think it fits a hamper on it, definitely.
A majority of students and teachers believe a similar operation at Bryan Adams last spring has already cut the amount of drugs available at school. They believe this will scare even more students. They don't think it will stop drug use. They do think it might reduce peer pressure for students who otherwise might be tempted to experiment.
News of the arrest of some Bryan Adams students caught some students by surprise. The word traveled fast that the way the operation was pulled off was by the use of 2 undercover agents posing as students. It was that aspect of the operation that caught some of these students by surprise, and some claimed it was a setup.
Most people are upset about it because of the fact they snuck into the school and posed as students to bust them, Some of them were my friends.
Bryan Adams has an enrollment of 2,800, and drug use and drug sale among students here was widespread enough for the police and the school administration to zero in on this one school. Bryan Adams does have drug counselors and drug programs, and the school's principal says, despite the disappointment over the arrest of some of his students, he still has faith.
We were not surprised at the people who were indicted. We were very conscious of their activity in and around school. There were 1 or 2 exceptions where we were surprised, but by and large, we were not caught unaware by the names of some of the people.
This school, of course, is not the only Dallas high school with a measurable amount of drug abuse. What will likely happen here is that much of the blatant drug activity will now shift to off-campus. As for the school's image, some students admit it has been damaged temporarily, but they still love their school.
I mean, it's on the front page of the paper. It's going to be on the news tonight, and we're not a bad school, and it's going to look bad on Bryan Adams.
Noah Nelson, Channel 5 Action News, Dallas.